Na, vissza is tértem, és hát itt is vagyok, és el is folytassuk is tovább a sztorit. Ugye a doktornál adtam ugye abba a sztorit teljesen, csak pár dolgot itt még megnézzek. Jó. Oké. Elkezdettem a sztorit. Folytassuk tovább. Lássam, mit kéne itt csinálni. Ugye jelenleg ott tartunk, hogy ugye... Igen. Aktádban. Jó, attól én még itt szétnéznék, mi van.
Something about that clock looks familiar.
Nézzek már szét.
So that's what Judge Brown looked like. I never actually saw him.
Of course not. He died before you were born. He was my biggest supporter, after my wife, of course.
That's a switch. Last time I saw your younger self, you and your dad had just had a big falling out over your decision to become an inventor instead of a lawyer. Isn't that right?
An impressively detailed illusion. Keep talking.
Huh. Egyébként valószínűleg tudom, miről van is szó, mit kell nyomkodni. Ott elsőnek kéne.
Okay, take a look at this picture of Einstein here.
The dog, harboring dangerous animals is a municipal offense.
Yeah, they told me, but you harbored this very same animal once, a long time ago. Remember the test run of your rocket car? Einstein landed on the roof of the courthouse.
I do recall something of the sort, but naturally it couldn't have been the same dog.
There wasn't anything natural about it. Einstein's a time traveler too, thanks to your invention.
Bizarre fantasy life. Go on, proceed.
Fantázia világon van, ugye?
Still got the movie ticket.
Indeed I do. A memento of my first date with Edna. I took her to see The Virtuous Husband.
And you never saw Frankenstein. You were supposed to go see Frankenstein that night. It was gonna give you the inspiration you needed to pull off your big demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo.
Inspired by Frankenstein? How whimsical, not to mention historically inaccurate. My darling wife is all the scientific news I've ever needed. From my successful demonstration at the 31 Expo all the way up to my cutting-edge Citizen Plus program.
Successful? It was supposed to be a failure. Look, Doc, I mean, Citizen...
No. Focus outward, not on me. Use the objects in the room as points of reflection. I wish to observe your thought processes.
Lássam, mi van nálam. Gitár az nem. Csomó vétségem van.
Check this out, Doc. It's all your notes about the flux capacitor, your greatest invention.
That can't be my notebook. The handwriting is far too sloppy.
Nem? Akkor melyik lesz? Ami újságcikk segítene?
They don't need it. If you just let me talk, I'm sure I can convince you.
Fine. But show, don't tell.
Akvárium.
Hey, this is your fish tank.
Yes, that is my fish tank.
It looks much better without all the bacteria.
What? Edna just had it cleaned.
Yeah, but in 1931 it was full of bacteria that we used to make rocket fuel. Remember?
Stop trying to confuse me! My whole life has been dedicated to the practical use of technology to shape a more efficient, orderly society. Ask anyone. It's a fact. You can look it up.
You know better, right, Emmett?
Wrong. Do you see this picture? I keep it close by me to remind me of the moment when my life's course became clear. August 25th, 1931. The day I single-handedly captured Kid Tannen, the scourge of Hill Valley.
Single-handedly?
And not, incidentally, the day I caught the eye of Edna Strickland, my scientific muse and the love of my life. Take a look. What you see there is a young man who understands his destiny.
That's not what I see.
What do you see?
Mi van? Most beszélnünk kéne, vagy mi van?
Looks to me like a kid who's all psyched about his new invention.
That's where you're wrong. Although my rocket car had accidentally captured Kid Tannen, it was also a widely impractical and dangerous idea that would have triggered unimaginable consequences had I pursued it further. Luckily, Edna came along and channeled my newfound fame into more practical pursuits.
Ott van, no?
Could that be? I think it is.
What?
It's me, and you, the other you.
It is me. And you. How? Harry? It's impossible.
No, it's science. Your science, Doc.
In this other world, the one you say you come from, am I happy there?
Very happy. You've got 2 great sons.
Sons?
Yes, and a fantastic wife.
Not Edna?
Not even remotely. And your invention. Jeez, Doc, you can go anywhere you want to. Anywhere in time. You're the luckiest guy in the universe.
And what about Hill Valley?
Hill Valley? You know it's got problems. A little bit of urban decay here, a little bit of crime there. It's a normal city. People are happy, mostly. And even when they're miserable, they're not miserable like they are in your Hill Valley.
Stop! There are no miserable people in my Hill Valley.
Give me a break. You don't really believe.
My citizens lead lives of order and peace. Nobody worries. Nobody complains.
Only because they were afraid to. Jeez, open your eyes, will you? You and Edna have got them all terrorized.
That's Mrs. Brown to you, Sonny.
Doc.
Kindly address me as Your Honor. We worked for over 50 years, my wife and I. Every waking moment devoted to ridding Hill Valley of vice and disorder. And you dare to claim that our citizens are unhappy?
Yeah, I do. I've seen it. They're just too afraid to speak up.
Afraid? Afraid of what?
Afraid of the consequences of their actions, Doc. You run this place like it's a police state.
Nonsense.
I can prove it.
All right then, time travel boy. You do that. And until you do, I'm going to treat your wild story as just that. A story told by a madman. And I've determined that the best treatment is simply to let the insanity run its course.
So, is the interview over? Should I leave?
Please do. I'm very busy. I've got a city to run.
Fine, but I'll be back. With proof.
Érdekes. Akkor el kéne menjünk a kazettáért. Tudjuk a Dokinak bizonyítani azt, hogy mi is történt. Ha lehet.
Doc wants proof that Hill Valley isn't the perfect place he thinks it is. One smoking gun coming up. Dad!
Apu,
és
a monitor.
I think it's done rewinding.
Whoa, take it easy. Sit here.
Guess I blacked out for a minute there. Fell out of my chair.
Fell nothing. Somebody whacked you.
Whacked me? Impossible. We take great pride in the fact that incidences of physical violence in Hill Valley have fallen to virtually
Who did it? Can you tell me?
This can't be happening.
There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere.
Nem a monitorkon van. Kapcsoló.
It's not working. It's not working. It's not working. The monitor's dead. The monitor's dead.
Várj, nyom.
Dad, that's not one of our bats, is it?
No. No. McFlys never use aluminum bats. Curious.
Oh, wait, don't touch it. It's evidence.
Of what? Oh, why would anyone do a thing like that to a nice Sector L citizen like me?
What's the last thing you remember?
I was sitting right here, copying another incriminating scene onto my tapes. My tapes! What happened to my tapes?
Stay calm, Dad.
Are they on the floor? Do you see them? They're in a box marked raw footage.
Hol a kazettam? Kazetták.
Here it is. Raw footage.
Thank heavens.
Wait a minute.
You see, I told you were just jumping to conclusions. All these dark suspicions about thieves and attackers when all the time it was just...
Empty.
What?
There's no tapes.
But I'm sure they were in there before.
Before whoever it was whacked you in the head and took them.
Oh my gosh, I've been mugged. Mugged in Hill Valley. They can't get away with it. Oh!
Don't worry, Dad. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Who could have done this to me?
Edna.
Who wouldn't want Doc to get the straight dope on Hill Valley? Edna!
Are you saying I was mugged by the mayor's elderly wife?
Not exactly, no.
Oh, it's no use. The tapes are gone. All I can do is hope against hope they don't surface and land me in trouble.
Come on, Dad. We can't just give up. Let's get out there and start shaking people down. We can make them talk.
And before you know it, the authorities would get involved and we'd both be in trouble. No thanks.
There's gotta be something we could do to get our hands on those tapes.
Well, we can make new ones.
We can?
Me?
Sure. It may take a while, but if you're willing to help your old man out, it shouldn't take us more than, say, 6 months.
6 months? But I need those tapes now.
You need the tapes.
What I mean is... I gotta give it to Citizen Brown. I told him I was gonna furnish him with proof that Hill Valley isn't as happy as he thinks it is. And I was in his office, just before I came here.
You had an interview with Citizen Brown?
It wasn't easy to get, believe me. I had to break all kinds of rules.
You've been breaking rules?
Harboring stray dogs, kissing girls in public, getting caught with Mom's flask.
That is the most far-fetched story I've ever heard.
It's true.
You forget I'm your father. I know your history.
Yeah, well, history's changed.
Prove it.
Ah.
I'm telling you the truth, Dad. I've been breaking rules all over town.
You'll have to convince me.
Oh. Tállista.
Read him and weep.
Demerits, but
It was the only way.
I don't understand.
Dad, listen to me. I mean, really listen. You and I both know that things aren't right here. Citizen Brown might have started with good intentions, but his Hill Valley's just made everybody miserable.
Shh! You said that to him?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, there go our privileges.
No, wait, I got him to listen, Dad, and he's gonna make things right for you and Mom and all of us. I can't explain how. You're just gonna have to trust me on this.
Okay.
But first I have to show him your tapes, to prove my point.
Oh no. No.
Dad.
This scheme of yours. Maybe you know what you're doing, I can't say. But leave me out of it.
Dad.
I don't like trouble. I can't handle it. It's not in my genes.
But... think of your family.
I am. And I don't want to see my family relocated to Sector X with all the other hopeless cases.
Do it for your father.
My father?
Yeah, Arthur McFly.
I know his name.
Didn't he have something to do with putting away Kid Tannen, you know, way back when?
Yes. Yes, he did. Where do you hear about that? It was way back before Citizen Brown cleaned up the town, before I was even born. Everyone lived in terror of Kid Tannen and his goons. But Dad stood up to him. He had evidence of Kid's guilt, see, and he risked his life to deliver it to the authorities. Never be afraid to do the right thing. That's what he always used to tell me.
And what are you doing?
Trying to remember which is the right feed.
Feed to what?
To the surveillance camera, the one in the yard.
Wait a minute. You have a surveillance camera trained on yourself?
Of course, gotta cover all bases. Now help me figure out which monitor I'm on.
Akkor a monitorhoz kéne menni, ugye? Nem, akkor ide. Nem. Ide. Nem. Kapcsoló. Oh, ez az. Ez az. Ez az a kapcsoló, na.
Hello?
Megvan a monitor, oké, köszönöm. Igen, ott lenn maradt. Most mit kéne csináljak, mert...
Let me get this straight. You captured this whole attack on tape?
Of course! Surveillance is what I do!
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Come on, son. Stop dawdling and help me track down that feed. Try flipping the switches.
Jó, azt meg kell nézni, mit kell pontosan csinálni.
Be before the attack. Let's see.
Na jó.
I remember cleaning the
Visszajöttem.
playback heads at 5:30. The attack couldn't have been very long after.
Trükkös volt, de...
Oh, it's Biff!
Ez
Well, it
Beef.
can't be him. The Citizens Plus program has rendered him as gentle as a... kitten.
Huh?
I can't understand it. That's not the way he's supposed to behave. Why, even the old Biff would never...
Wait, what's that weird flashing on his wrist?
Let's find out. I knew this zoom and enhanced feature would come in handy someday. Cost me a bundle at the hobby shop.
Egy
It's
óra.
his digital watch. I wonder why it's doing that. Hey, wait, stop the picture. Can you zoom in anymore? X11?
You know what that means?
Not yet.
Lorraine!
Don't lay into me, George. I've got something very important to say, and then I'm going to be leaving again.
I've got something important to say, too. I was attacked
It's
and
always
robbed.
about you, isn't it? You can't just wait and listen to my news. Oh, no. You have to go and beat me to the punch.
Pull yourself together.
That's right.
Did
You two
know
sort
just
things
now?
out. I've got some business to
We are
attend to.
not together. I'm more together than I've been in months, George. For your information, I haven't had a drink all day.
Akkor megyünk Billyhez. Billy, jövök!
Biff!
Beef, nem is Billy, azt mondtam, Beef
You beat
elnézi.
up my dad.
Do we have a problem here, citizens?
No, officer. Just a little misunderstanding. I'm sure we could work it out. Right, Martin?
Sure.
Okay. Let me know if you need any help, Mr. Tannen.
Now let's see if we can get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, let's. Why'd you hurt my dad, Biff? He never did anything to you in this timeline.
Timeline? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. I saw you on camera.
I can't hurt anybody. Thanks to Citizen Plus, I blow chunks whenever I even think about doing bad stuff.
Nagyon kidobtad.
See?
What'd you do with my dad's secret videotape?
Secret videotape?
You know, the one that shows how people are fed up with all these screwy rules and laws.
You lost me, Martin. But that tape sounds dangerous. It should probably be dumped in the recycling bin.
If you didn't beat up my dad, then where have you been for the last couple of hours?
Well, I was...
Hol voltál, Biff?
Strange. I don't remember.
What's the last thing you remember before your memory loss?
Well, I was handing out flyers for the Citizen Plus program, just like I'd been doing all day. I just finished giving some leftover bologna to a cute little squirrel when Miss Edna came by.
Edna?
Edna?
Yeah, she wanted to run a diagnostic on my Citizen Plus watch. I must have fallen asleep or something, because when she was done, it was an hour later. And then your mom came by.
So the last thing you remember before my dad got beat up was
Edna az
Edna
órán
fiddling with your
piszkálta.
watch?
Yeah, that does sound pretty bad, doesn't it?
Biff, your watch. Does X11 mean anything to you?
X11? Is that a new band or something? I don't go in for that new hippity-hoppity stuff.
It's not a band, Biff. It's a mode on your Citizen Plus watch.
Weird. I've never seen it look like that. Heck, I can barely get this thing to stop blinking. See? Cool. Hey, I didn't know you could do that.
I've got a few more questions, Biff.
All right, Martin.
Mit kell?
Your watch.
Igen. Az X, az ABC, 23. betű állíts be, azt majd át. Jó? Hol a kijelzőkép? Jó, ezt meg kell néznem pontosan itt mi van, és aztán...
Okay, that's weird.
Na jó!
Did you attack my dad? Now we're getting somewhere. Where's my dad's tape?
Oh!
The recycling bin? Could you, touch your toes? What's wrong with you? Could you do me a favor and go get my dad's tape?
Hey, Mr. Tannen. What's up? Is that McFly kid bothering you? Hey, you can't go in there! Hey!
Whoa! Holy smokes! What happened to him?
I don't know. No one's ever jumped into the recycling bin before.
Well, where does it go?
That information is above my pay grade. Oh, jeez. I'm in a lot of trouble now. Don't move a muscle, McFly. I gotta go tell Citizen Brown about this.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Well, here goes nothing.
Gosh, ma'am, did I do something wrong?
Did I do something? Mr. Tannen, I put a lot of work into honing you as the first Citizen Plus. What on earth possessed you to assault a police officer and dive headfirst into the recycling bin?
I do all that?
Lord, I thought your father was dim.
No, really, I don't remember doing anything like that. The last thing I remember, I was showing that nice McFly kid my watch. Then, blam, I'm down here and you're yelling at me.
McFly? McFly.
Strickland.
Oh, hi,
Oh! Lepleződtem, ha.
Give me the tapes, Edna.
Mr. Tannen, please restrain our guest.
Biff, stop! Stop! Oh no. Hey, look over there. It's beer.
Beer? Huh?
Tannen, focus.
Jó.
Come on, Biff, snap out of it.
So much.
Biff, isn't that the license plate to your car?
Sheila? What's going on?
Biff Howard Tannen, obey your programming. You see, Mr. McFly, thanks to the enhancements I've made to the Citizen Plus program, I can bring even the most rabid of dogs to heel.
Novelties? Biff, whoopee cushions. You never had much of a sense of humor.
Look at all.
Come on, Biff, snap out of it.
Mire kattint? Einstein.
Einstein?
Doggy? Where am I?
Tannen, I didn't go behind my namby-pamby husband's back so you could wallow in your vices.
Ow.
Most már tényleg?
Oh dear, Mr. Wilson. You have been a naughty...
Jó lenne egy javaslat. Mit csinál? Oh, tehát ezek szerint megvan a sör, az autó, meg a cigit kéne megkapnom. Tehát cigit meg kéne kapnom. Hol van? Oh, cigi.
Biff, are those your favorite cigars?
Cubans?
Tannen, listen to me.
Babes. Booze. What the Mommy?
Elintéztük
Tannen,
Biffen.
get up, you useless slacker.
Come on, Edna, give the poor jerk a break.
A break? You sound like my wishy-washy husband, always trying to find the good in people, never wanting to accept the fact that some people are just born bad.
Maybe, but that doesn't give you the right to turn them into zombies. Now, give me my dad's tapes so I can...
You mean those tapes I erased while you were struggling with my zombie?
What? Come on.
Utopias are fragile things, Mr. McFly. Especially when overseen by minds as distractible as my husband's.
No. No.
Edna!
Doc?
Emmett, what are you doing here?
I came down here to investigate a troubling report involving Mr. Tanner.
Doc, you gotta stop her.
Silence!
Okay.
I was concerned there might be a flaw in my Citizen Plus program. Imagine my surprise when I found my wife perverting my life's work. Is this what it's all been about, Edna? All those years? All our struggles to cure society's illnesses? Just to create a world where free will can be turned off with a flick of a switch?
Oh, please, Emmett. You wanted this just as much as I did. Remember? If only we could tell someone to stay off the grass, and so help us, they would never tread foot on the well-manicured lawn again. That's what Citizen Plus does. It makes rules unbreakable. I only gave it the slightest of changes.
Enough! We will not have this discussion here.
But...
Go home and wait for me.
Fine.
Doc.
Father, what have I done?
I'm sorry about Edna, Doc. She didn't seem so bad back in 1931.
No, she wasn't. When we were first dating, she was so spirited and principled, compassionate. When did I lose her?
I'm sure he wouldn't blame you for all this, Doc.
He was so happy when I gave up my childish dreams in favor of Edna's more practical pursuits. Are you proud of me now, Father?
Doc, don't be so
Érdekes.
hard on yourself. This Hill Valley may be a little
De
messed
mi nem tudom
up.
mikor van vége a
Okay, a lot messed
résznek.
up, but you were
Nem
just trying
tudok
to help
mit még
people.
mondani, de...
Or was I just entranced by the challenge of transforming the human psyche like so many chemicals? Enough wallowing. What's done is done. It's time to look forward.
Maybe, but maybe not.
What?
Your notebook from the other timeline.
Not this foolishness again.
Look, you can use it to repair the time machine and fix all this so it never happened. Everyone could be back the way they're supposed to be. You, Edna, Jennifer, my parents. Doc, you once told me if you put your mind to it, you could accomplish anything. Well, accomplish this.
There's a lot of empty pages.
The only one you need is right here.
Great Scott.
Jó, jel, tényleg ember, a jel.
Martin, this could work. It'll take time, of course, but once it's done, we'll have all the time in the world. Ha ha!
Doc,
Martin, we must get started at once. Come on!
can we bring Einie along?
The dog, yes, of course. You know, I used to love dogs before Edna came along.
You don't say.
I'll go ahead and start preparing a lab. Edna will be furious, but who cares? We've got a time machine to fix. Woohoo!
Na jó, este szabadítsam ki.
Don't worry, boy. I'll get you out of here in no time. What is it, Einie?
McFly.
Ajajajaj.
Hey, Biff. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Better than I've been in a long time, you know?
So you remember...
That witch making me do stuff? Yeah, she'll get what's coming to her. No one tells Biff Tannen what to do. No one.
Hey, I'm the guy who snapped you out of it.
Really? Because all I remember is a punk kid who thought it'd be funny to make me jump down a hole.
Ah,
Oh.
down, Biff. Stay. All right.
McFly.
Oh, crap.
All right, McFly. Time to race the music.
Face. It's face the music, you idiot.
Oda a csont az ember, mit kezdeni?
Get him, Heine.
Mi a... Ott az a gomb. Várj, nem az a kocsma? Állj már már! Ez nem az a kocsma. Jó, meg kell tudom mit kell csinálni, és jövök vissza. És most kell azt a gombot benyomni!
Place your bets.
What the...
Egyébként ez első nagyon hasonlít nekem a zukkocsma, de rájöttem egyébként nem zukkocsma, csak az asztalonnan szerintem. Ez az asztal zukkocsmából, azt hiszem. Milyen jó. Józták az asztal zukkocsmából.
Doc, sorry I took so long. Biff came around and jumped me. I totally laid him out with the old ruler.
Oh!
Martin McFly.
Edna?
It's
Edna?
almost impressive how many years of work and planning you nearly ruined in just a few short hours.
Where's Doc?
Oh, Doc. My husband is in a better place.
Better place. What have you done to him?
Relax, Martin. We've got everything under control.
No! No! Doc!
Na, mi lesz a folytatásban vajon? Erre kíváncsi vagyok. Hát ez... Mit mondjak el egyébként? Zseniális. Hát...
Here's the real story. I'm a Marty McFly from an alternate timeline.
Edna, why?
Because you're weak, Emmett.
What can I say? She's my muse.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
You gotta believe me, Jennifer. This whole town's gone crazy, and Citizen Brown and I are the only ones who can fix it.
There is no future for us.
Nagyon mezéig menjen, aztán majd beszélek. Hát... Hát na, mit is mondjak nektek erről a részről? Azt kell nektek mondjam, egész zseniális volt. Persze egyébként szerintem egyébként őszinte akarok lenni a játék kapcsán, ez teljesen a jelenben játszódott, de szerintem éppen a legjobb fordulatos az a második rész, második epizód volt, eddig nagyon tetszett nekem. De ez a harmadik epizód is nagyon érdekes volt. Tehát nagyon sok karaktert beemelt a sztoriba. Tehát például Martinak az anyját, ugye az apját George-ot, és ugye még ugye a barátnőjét is láthattuk Martinak, Jennifer, tehát és még a rendőrfőnököt is, aki végül rendőr lett az apja után, tehát én azt mondom, hogy nagyon érdekes és jó volt ez is, több szereplőt elkezdett mozgatni, azon kívül még Biff is itt volt, ugye tudjuk Biff, főleg egyébként, azt hiszem Biffet ugye pár részben láttam, de azt hiszem az első epizódban és a másikban is benne volt, de nem olyan nagy szerepekbe. De most egész nagyon nagy kapott ahhoz képest a játékon belül is, tehát mindenképp azt kell mondani, ez a rész jó volt. Annyit még elmutatnék a játék kapcsán, azért érdekes világot mutatott be. Tehát ez a nagy tisztaságmáni, elektromos autók és ugye ember kontrollálása, ugye végül is Edna-nak az egész műve. Tehát igazából Edna csinálta az egészet, és valószínűleg ő lett a új főgonoszunk, nem pedig Tenön, ami nem pedig a mafiózó kid. Tehát zseniális ez a húzása a játéknak, hogy egy másik főgonoszt kaptunk. Valószínűleg egyébként most Ednát kell majd megállítani a következő epizód, ami látható volt, és valószínűleg megint úgymond, hogy látható vissza fog menni 1931-be, ami elképesztő, hogy ányszorjunk vissza 31-be, az igen, és ott kell valamit megpróbáljunk, hogy ne jön létre ez az időség, vagy nem tudom. De rendbe kell tegyük a dolgainkat, például jó például ott úgymond Jennifer is azok rendes állapotba és a többi. Nagyon kíváncsi vagyok a következő részre, mindenképpen ami majd fog jönni. Köszönöm, hogy részt megnéztétek ezt a videót is, aztán most jövök vissza majd a 4. epizóddal, ami hát alig várom. Tehát alig van, hogy mi lesz belőle, hiszen a Dokit elkapták, mi valószínűleg meg fogunk menekülni. Tehát ez valószínűleg mi menekülni fogunk. Beszélni fogunk Jenniferrel is, elmondjuk neki az igazságot, mert egy másik idővonalról vagyunk. Itt egy jó kérdés felmerül mégis. A másik Márti ott van matek versenyen, ugye? És nem tud az egészről semmit. Ez durva, egyébként. Másik már nem is tudunk róla, hogy ő mit csinál. De mindegy. Amosan ma jövök vissza egy újabb résszel, a epizód 4-jel, ami izgalmas és jó lesz remélhetően. Remélem én is, jó lesz.